Hey guys, Nathan Cicio, Cicio Performance. We're out here at Road Atlanta, driving club at Road Atlanta, and it is a pretty cool evening tonight because we are actually able to drive, as you can tell, in the dark under the lights.
1, 2, 3, let's go!
Petit Le Mans just got done, and every year the members of the driving club here at Road Atlanta, we get to come and we get to drive under the lights that they set up for the pro drivers at Petit Le Mans. We're some of the only people other than professional drivers that get to come out and do this, and it is an awesome time. Always bring a couple of the employees up. All of the good friends and customers are up here, and then again the guys at the driving club are super awesome for putting this on. Always have a nice dinner. It goes until 10 o'clock, which I turn into a pumpkin about 9:45, so I don't know if I'll stay for the whole thing. But anyway, we came out today just to hang out, to be honest with you, but we decided we were going to bring our recent road race build, C8 build that we did for a customer. He wanted us to shake it down for him a little bit. He's a really good long-time customer, and yeah, I decided to bring it out for him and shake it down. So Trey built the car. I think that if you've watched one of the most recent videos on our YouTube, it was some of the stuff about this particular build, the brakes and the other stuff that Trey, took you through. So he always likes coming out, hanging out, and plus he had built the car, so I figured if there was any little issues, which I honestly expected there to be, that Trey would be able to hang out and fix them for me, and I wouldn't have to do that. So anyway, the car actually did awesome. We did 4 sessions, I believe, and I didn't do full-on sessions because I wanted to come in, check it, make sure everything was good, whatever. So I do like 5 laps in anger, and then I come in, and Trey would check everything, flashlight, and so on and so forth. So all in all, the thing did great. Brakes work perfectly. It's really interesting on these cars with the upgraded brakes. When you first come into the pedal, it feels like there's nothing there because they're an electronic braking system, right? So the ECU is actually a little bit delayed, but then they bite so amazing. So you just got to kind of know that. So that's an interesting thing with the aftermarket brakes. Those things work good. I bedded them in the first time we went out. The turbo kit, super linear on track. Like, what tires are on this car? Cup
2s.
Cup 2s, okay. So we put Cup 2s on the car, and it's cold. It's 50 degrees out here. And I was like in the middle of corners, close to the edge, and just rolling into the throttle. And the turbo kit was just coming on super linear, not shocking at all, didn't shock the tire, and drove out of the corner. So I'm really excited about that. We got to adjust the front end on the car just a little bit. The way we did the rake and the way the shocks are set up, and then the really aggressive camber, coming around 9, I did a little bit of a breathe on the steering wheel, and she reacted a little too fast. My butthole went like that a little bit. So, but that'll be an easy adjustment. And then we had one tiny little oil leak on the car, which I think Henry got some footage of. Maybe we'll show you some of that. Just a small little thing. Honestly, this turbo kit was not designed for a road course. And then Calvin, our customer, was like, "Do you think it'll work?" I was like, "I think we can make it work," but obviously it was just designed to go red light to red light. But I'm shocked at how well it did. We had one little issue, not going to be an issue in the future. Heat-wise, there was no melting, nothing like that, which was awesome. I mean, it is a little chilly, but there wasn't anything even close. Nothing in the rear bumper or any of the fascia area or anything like that.
Nothing in the engine compartment was perfect.
Nice, yeah.
Everything looked great.
Yeah, we popped the engine compartment every single time, pulled in, flashlighted everything, made sure everything was good, and it really did an awesome job. So yeah, we'll just do a little bit more shaking down. Don't worry, Calvin. I'll be very careful with the car, I promise, and fix a couple little things that we saw that, hey, this might be able to be a little more perfect, and this might be a little bit more perfect for driving the thing in anger. I will tell you, drag racing plays havoc on a car. Half mile plays havoc on a car. Road racing, there is nothing like it. It is so brutal on an automobile because it is 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes of just over and over and over. And then the heat never stops because as soon as you're off the throttle, you're on the brakes and it's just creating heat. And then you get off the brakes and those get to cool a little bit and you're on the throttle. And the engine is creating all kinds of heat. So
all types of different places.
Yes, yes. So we've learned through the years, like, you never know how a car's actually going to react on track until you put it on track. You'll dot every I, cross every T. You have done it 100 times. You put the thing on the track and you're like, how did that happen?
Right.
Like, how did that even happen? Right. So we've learned that over the years, and we minimize those things, but it's always good to shake a car down for a customer, especially before we send it off to them.
Absolutely.
So it's getting late. Me and Trey, because we're of age, are going to have a beer. Henry is 12, so he is not going to have a beer. But Henry did get to go out in a kind of meh. That's okay, I guess. McLaren for the first time on road Atlanta with our good buddy Ted. And we just have a bunch of friends here, so it was just an awesome time. So appreciate you guys coming up and spending your time in the evening. Both of you have to be 30 minutes to work early tomorrow.
Awesome, can't wait.
All right, guys, thanks so much for following. See ya.